What's up, guys? It's the A&M Podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Andrew. Welcome to episode 6. Today we got a nice slate of topics for you guys today, starting with Dak Prescott.
And just NFL franchise tag frenzy that's upon us. And we're going to talk about the lackadaisical and inexcusable All-Star weekend that recently occurred.
All-Star Day.
Yeah, All-Star Day. It was, yeah. We're on the Blueprint News Network, guys. We're all ready. Dak Prescott.
4 years, $160 million guaranteed, maybe like a $66 million signing bonus.
No trade clause.
No.
No tag clause.
Mm-hmm. So is he just...
He's there.
Living. He's just living.
Okay, but
they're big money and the ball is still in his court.
What I want to know is they paid Zeke.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They paid Amari Cooper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had
like what they wanted, you think?
No, they paid all these guys. Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, like, you have no money for defense.
Are they over the cap? They have to be under.
I mean, the Saints are negative $40 million.
Yeah, they are.
I don't understand what the Cowboys were thinking with this one. I don't think that they're in any necessary place to win a Super Bowl.
No, and that's exactly what I was watching First Take earlier this morning, and Stephen A. Just had to make it clear that they haven't seen a Super Bowl in a quarter century, 25 years. And he doesn't think they're going to be there anytime soon. And frankly, I don't think they will either if Mike McCarthy's calling plays on the sideline.
I mean, I am an avid Cowboys hater.
Yeah.
I don't like anything about that team. And I'm an Ohio State fan, and I don't even like Zeke anymore just because he's on that team. And, like, I just don't understand what Jerry Jones goes through his mind giving a quarterback that much money whose name isn't Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson.
That's very true. And, I mean, a lot of people like to take the argument that Dak Prescott is up there with those guys. and a lot of people, maybe not either of us, but a lot of people like to talk about that Dak is somewhere in that maybe top 6-7 quarterbacks in the NFL.
I'll give him, like, low-end top 10.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because you got who? Mahomes, Rodgers,
Deshaun,
Brady,
oh.
Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 right there.
Maybe like Lamar somewhere.
Yeah, Lamar's up there.
Yeah.
I could argue that Matt Stafford's an actual better quarterback than Dak Prescott, and I would not face any backlash.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing that gives Dak, I mean, he puts up good numbers every year besides, when you get hurt.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people like to reflect on their 13-3 season and a playoff win. I think.
One playoff win.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people like to look at that and hope that might happen again, but I hate to break it to you, Dallas fans. It's not.
The real thing that I'm just shocked about is he didn't that was a big injury that he had this year. Mm-hmm. And you still give him $75 million guaranteed this year.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, they were working on this this was going on. Like, they were talking about doing this. Or because it was, I think, was it last year's, franchise deadline that we were still talking about Prescott trying to get his money, and that they were honestly going into a position that Deshaun's in right now, where they thought Dak was just going to, not show up and, just be a pain.
But, they didn't, because Dak actually has some morals. Yeah. I'm not saying Deshaun Watson doesn't, because the Texans are the worst run franchise in NFL history.
Yeah.
Next to the football team.
The football team is very interesting. And still not deciding on a name. They said they're going to wait till another year, because that takes...
Jeff Bezos. He may purchase.
What, really?
They want him to. I was watching the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, that's a great show.
He was talking about how...
Our friend Pat McAfee.
The NFL is trying to get Quinn Snyder out of that office because he's refusing to sell, so they may either force him to or suspend him for 5 years.
Yeah. Do they have the power to just suspend
the
him?
It's good that way. He doesn't care. He never has.
Yeah.
But that'd just be amazing to see, because I love Chase Young, Terry McLaurin, all those guys. But let's not get away from the topic at hand. Chris Godwin is coming back to the Buccaneers on the franchise tag.
Yeah. We were waiting to see that
What's happening to Shaq Barrett?
Shaq Barrett should get his money.
Where?
That's a good
Is he
point.
gonna join the Cardinals mafia too, or like?
He can. I mean, if we see JJ go there, then he can start assembling some people.
Dude, he's going to Cleveland. He's going to Cleveland if
Going
they
to
don't want to
Cleveland.
bring him back.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of places you can go that you will be welcomed with open arms, and
One of
probably
those
have a
is not
chance.
Chicago.
No. Not saying that they won't welcome you with some warm hugs. They'll hand you some. They'll hand you
Bratwurst
some
and
deep dish pizza.
yeah. Cameron Robinson, left tackle in the Jaguars, got franchise tagged, who's not even good. So it makes no sense to pay average left tackle $13.5 million.
On the Jags too.
On the Jags.
You guys have the most money in the NFL to play with, and you give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Marcus May, safety on the Jets, got franchise
I did
tagged.
see that. Yeah, I did
He's
see that.
he was the one that blew the coverage against the Raiders when Henry Ruggs caught that 45-yard touchdown for the win. Raider Nation, stand up, baby, let's go.
I would say that was coach's fault,
You know what?
but I mean, like he did kind of get burned on a little.
Dude, I would just say that Henry Ruggs made an all-star play.
Yeah.
Speaking of all-star
he knew he
plays,
was 1-on-1.
Speaking of all-star plays, NBA All-Star Weekend recently occurred, even though it was only on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Why didn't they move it to Saturday?
And yeah,
Viewership would have been
I
so
do
much
agree
higher.
with that. That's a very odd day.
I thought it was on Saturday, so I was like looking for the scores on or like the like highlights on Instagram,
Yeah.
like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Skills challenge was the skills challenge.
Yeah, I did not watch it or.
Luka Doncic did it in his warm up.
Yeah.
Chris Paul missed the layup. It came down to two big men, both all-stars. Nikola Vucevic of the Orlando Magic, who is one of the most underrated big men in the NBA, and Domantas Sabonis of the Indiana Pacers, who is another one of the most underrated big men in the NBA. Sabonis won. It was boring.
I
don't know
would
why they
assume.
have
I
it.
would assume that it was boring. You should just have a 1v1 contest or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I agree.
But like,
Three-point
Curry
contest?
on LeBron.
3-point contest?
3-point. I caught the second round. Like
Okay.
this, like after, like who got eliminated? It was like Levine got eliminated in the first
Jaylen-
round, and I saw that
Brown.
he didn't do terrible.
Jaylen Brown got eliminated,
Yeah,
who
Jaylen
did
Brown.
awful.
Yeah. Same with his teammate in the second round.
Jason Tatum.
could not make
Jason
a
Tatum
shot.
did-
He had like 16 or 17 or whatever. he
Mike
had.
Conley really did better than I thought he would.
He had a great chance. I mean, Curry beat him on his last shot. Like, we could have been talking about Mike Conley beating Steph Curry in the 3-point contest, and he almost did.
Curry missed his first 4 shots, then made like 7 in a row, including both Mountain Dew deep shot balls.
Yeah.
And if you don't think he's the best shooter of all time at this point, you must be blind.
Yeah, you are. And here, I have a question.
Okay.
Is it because, like, why do we not see Dame in the 3-point contest? Like, does he
Dame
just
was
not...
supposed to be in the 3-point
He
contest
was?
this year, but he was like, I want to rest.
Okay.
I don't know how shooting the ball a couple times is like hurting you, but Damian Lillard is actually one of the most interesting people of all time. He is the only person in NBA history to participate in every event in All-Star Weekend in the same year. Rising Star Challenge, All-Star Game, Skills Contest, 3-point contest, Dunk Contest. He won none of them, but it's still an
But
insane
yeah,
thing
he
because he was in
participated.
his second year
Yeah.
doing all that.
Yeah.
Um,
They had the Rising Stars game, right?
no,
Oh,
they
did?
released the rosters.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw the
The
roster.
world would have won. They had Zion, Ja Morant.
Yeah, it didn't look fair.
Like, yeah, it wasn't.
Or, I mean, yeah, the other side had Sabonis and
No,
the center.
no, not Sabonis.
Oh, I thought they had Sabonis
He is
on there.
much older. They had Rui Hachimura from the Wizards, and like that's the only name that comes off the top of my head
The
that's
rookie?
relevant. Second year
Oh.
from Gonzaga.
I thought they had the rookie on there from the Wizards.
Denny?
Denny, yeah.
I think Denny was on there.
Yeah.
Dunk contest. Cassius Stanley got robbed in the first round.
Yeah, I don't know what... like, who were the judges? It looked like it was,
There's
like,
Dominique
Spud...
Wilkins.
It was, like, Spud Webb.
Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
Jason Richardson, Josh Smith, and AC Brown.
Maybe.
No. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Cassius Stanley... When I watched that, and I watched Anthony do the hops and grab it off. And
That
then-
was
and then-
impressive.
And then he got up.
6'3".
He got up. Yeah, I mean, I'm taller than him, and I can't even dunk. And he was going up to 11 feet.
12. It was 12.
12 feet? Wow.
Obi Toppin's dunk was something that Zach LaVine did in a layup line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his second dunk was something Zach LaVine did from farther away.
Oh.
Well, if he almost hit the... Did he hit... No, he did. He tried to do the between the legs from the free throw line.
He also did that windmill over Julius Randle and his dad, but his hand was, like, pushing off.
Yeah.
I like that Anthony Simons paid homage to Tracy McGrady.
I saw that.
But, like, it was just a wreck. There was nothing, like... There was no 50s given out.
No.
I was like, dude...
I mean, like, it looked like they were trying to take... Maybe Adam Silver was trying to take it more seriously. Because he didn't, like...
They added a Dwayne Wade rule.
Yeah, they did add the Dwayne Wade rule.
And the guys in the booth were just killing Dwayne Wade.
Was so fun. And Dwayne Wade was just sitting there with them.
Dwayne Wade was just sitting there. And they were like... Well, the judges will not release a score for the final round. That was, like Ernie said that.
Yeah.
And then you just hear Dwayne Wade. Wonder why they did that. It was great. Okay, the All-Star game was actually really fun to watch just because there were so many turnovers and missed threes in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And I was dying when I see Zion Williamson go up for 3 alley-oops and miss. Mm-hmm. It made my day.
Yeah.
But that Damian Lillard and Steph Curry half-court shot, like, just back was, like, beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great game. I like a clear blowout from the start.
Easily.
Clear blowout from the start.
You're missing your second pick.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid was not there.
Mm-hmm. And why was that?
Him and Ben Simmons both got contact tracing from a barber shop.
That's how they get you.
And Adam Silver's like, nope, we're not going to give you 2 players.
And then what happened to who replaced
Devin Booker?
Yeah, no,
Mike Conley.
Oh, so after Devin Booker got in, he still couldn't even go?
He got hurt.
Oh.
So
in what, like their last game?
Yeah. Oh. It was rough. Yeah. Just like the rest of the weekend. Well, guys, that's all the time we have today.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, to episode 6. Catch you guys next week for episode 7.
Peace.